Hi, back again on this oil painting project. Hey, if anyone wants to have a good time, check out my watercolor live, which is probably going to take about, I don't know, 24 hours to post because it's an hour and 10 minutes long. Anyway, it came out pretty good. Now we're back to this oil paint attempt with water soluble oil paints, which is a brand called Maine's water mixable oil paint. And I actually tried to use these a couple of times and it was a disaster, but then I looked up what are you supposed to use as a medium or thinner, and I got this, which was suggested to use as a medium or thinner. Not that I ever worked with, I usually just worked with turpentine, and then in the modern era, turpenoid appeared on the scene and I used turpenoid. So, I never really, the water mixable thing, that's a pretty new thing, I guess, at least to me. So anyway, I was just dabbling with it before I started this live, and this here, that opaque white was today, and so that was, I don't know, kind of a positive, but it's pretty transparent, or else I'm using too much of the medium, could be that also. And anyway, and then I got the bright sun shining on my reference, which is not helping with the, okay, well, anyway, I'm going to try to put a highlight here. So, you're not really supposed to put highlights at this stage of an oil paint, but, we are painting intuitively, and so we must sort of go with our conscience, I guess. So, this, all right, let me see if we can just get a line here. Use something like this. And, I'm trying not to jump into a small brush, but, you're not really supposed to be doing tiny details, right? So, anyway, we're just trying to, go, place by place, and this got good pink, so I'm just gonna see if we can just get a sort of a shape on that nose. I mean, the nose is looking good on a 3D. That's a plus. I'm gonna try to get a little red line. It was the heck is the guy's first name? Ben Lustenhauer. He says, go ahead and paint liberally red in the nose area. Nose for red for cheeks, ears, and nose. That's not really red, but orange. It's related to red, I guess. And I don't know if I don't think we really want it there. See about maybe like right here. And that looks all right. I'd rather have something closer to a real red. Let's see. Get a real red right here. And a little real red right there. And I got one thing I noticed yesterday on day one of is you can't really, it's not like you could take a dry brush and really blend these paints. If we're on, and we're not on canvas either, we're on paper, it does not help, I don't think. And here we had a blue line, because on the reference there is a hint of blue right there. And here I'm just trying to soften this one line, which is not really getting soft. So it's a lot of transparent, there's a lot of transparent paint here. Here I'm trying to bring this down. You can still see that one line. I originally did the underpainting with, regular oil paints, which, not that I am that experienced with regular oil paints, but a heck of a lot more than I am with this newfangled water mixable oil paint. So here I got sort of like a kind of sort of wannabe flesh tone. I'm gonna see about coming right here, and that is good. And the eyes are terrible, but I'm trying to, beat around the bush and get structure and form on the face before I even worry about the eyes anymore. So here we got kind of a chipmunk cheek going over here, and let's just see if we can kind of, and then I would definitely want to get some red right there. Let's see if we get a little red here, and that's, it looks good. And then right here, why not? And right in here also. And this hard line, you know, has got to go, but I don't know where it's going to go, or how we're going to accomplish it going at this point. We're going to learn this together, okay? Hey, some comments. Hi, Giga Jim. Thanks you so much for coming by. Hi, Cheer Hockey. Thank you for that compliment. Hi, Cash Can Nilo Toys and Fun. Toys and Fun. Thank you for the compliment. I'm trying to scroll up to see these comments. Hi, Taz Blocks 674. I appreciate the compliment. And EWAC Zur CZAK 5199. Thanks so much for coming by. And wow, look at all those compliments. I really appreciate it, everybody. And Urak CZ Zach 5199. Thank you so much. And yeah, I can't do it either, but there's no obstacle to trying, right? So that's what we're all about today, is we're going to try it and learn together. Let me try to get a lower lip right there. And then there is a kind of like a, this is not the lip color, but we're trying to just put where the lip is going to go. And that looks good, kind of, sort of. And here, let's see, another here. That looks terrible, but it's an early thing, this painting here. We're gonna fix that up. Now, just going to punctuate this bottom lip with some light right here. Because we don't know it's the same color going through. And then here, that's like, I'm gonna just try to wipe that off right here. Okay, thanks, that's much better, okay. So we are, if you're just joining us, we are using these water-based or water-soluble oil paints, that brand. I got this stuff, which I never used before, which I'm using like a medium or whatever. And, you know, I'm from the old, you know, my usual thing is like this kind of oil paint and terpenoid. So this is a totally new thing for me, this newfangled, what do you call it, water-soluble oil paint. I'm trying to get rid of this hard line right there. It's not going away, but whatever, keep building on it, I guess. And here, let's try to come up here. That's good. And I did try to put the eyes in, but they're like really screwed up. And now I'm just trying to build structure on the face, which is going okay. And we could see this, and then this a dimple here, but it's kind of a hard edge we have there, and I don't know. See if we can just smear that up a little bit. Okay, it didn't really work out that great. So it's so transparent, it's a weird thing. So anyway, I'm gonna get a color with this, a little bit of red. Try to do this shadow that is under the chin. And maybe just throw some blue in there just to get a darker. There's probably too much there. That's kind of good. I don't know. I think more red in that. Okay, that looks like a good shadow for flesh tone, right? Let's see. So it's going to be here. That's not too bad. And we could also maybe use it over here just a bit. And they say you're supposed to be painting, you know, big areas. And that's why we don't even want to use a smaller brush, but, you know, whatever. This, we want to really get a round looking cheek on this side. And can we have a little bit of shade here? And now can we just blend this a little bit at the bottom? Not really. Find another brush. I hate this brush. I bought it for watercolor. It's horrible for watercolor, but I did use it a little bit for oil painting. It's not too bad for oil painting. Okay, so that's a good, now we got a good, like, what do you call it? Blending thing. I wish I could blend this unwanted nose area. You can see right there, that's where this line is coming down. That's where I use the real oil paint. Anyway, let's see. Okay, that's supposed to be like white there, not white, but, you know, lighter. Let's see, where is the... All right, let's see if we can't let's put a white, a little bit of yellow to make it sort of pop, and let's see if we can get, like, right here is a pronounced highlight. And then there's a secondary, so I'm going to put some yellow right there with a secondary. They say if you see the brush strokes, that means it's painterly, but I'm not really sure I'm getting painterly here. I think I'm amateur hour here. And I'm definitely, like, getting too bogged down in details. But, you know, we're number one, we're painting intuitively. Number two, we're trying to consider, you know, things we learned from random YouTube tutorials. There's moments. Let me grab this dark and just see if I can fix this thing here. Okay. That's kind of good. Kind of getting there. I'm trying to even up the top of this. Okay, and then there is like a highlight right here, which we are not representing or not yet. Let's see if we can get that. It's like here. Looks better in the video than real life, than in real life. Now, how about we get this one, kind of like wannabe flesh tone right up here. And my eyebrow, I think, is too high. And this, we gotta come lower. Oh, what this blue is here, I guess it was on impulse or something. I was looking slightly better, and now let's see if we can't just capture the bottom of this eyelid here. Okay, it's coming a little bit better. This got to be more round. Okay, it looks like hell though. I mean, it looks like heck, but we're going places. Okay, we are going places. This has got to be covered up. Okay, so I'm trying not to, do too many like killer details. That's why the eye looks so weird, but we're gonna get there. Don't worry. Here, I want to get the highlight, super highlight on the nose, which would be a great thing to do, like the last thing we do. But for me, we're trying to keep the thing looking half decent, so we could stay interested. And that looks a little better. And now we can just see if we can just sort of sneak in here with a little bit of this. Is also probably a detail we don't want to be trying to mess with right now, but like I say, when the amateurs come to paint, then the amateurs got to spread their wings and do their amateur stuff. Okay, I don't know if that's going anywhere. And here, I just want to get a better. And that. And here, this paint is just, turning into like a muddy mess. I think it's time to give it a break and let this stuff like settle or dry up a little bit. Oh yes, that's really not going anywhere there. So I'm just going to try to reshape the nose, and then we're going to try to uh, take a rest and try, I don't know, do something else. But this is gonna be better if this stuff could dry a little bit. I guess I'm just gonna maybe come down here and This is like that. You see anywhere you see green is the paper I'm painting on. So let's see if we can just. That is not so great, and I'm just gonna take a little blue just to get uh, some depth, hopefully. All right, nothing much happening now. I got to it's gotta like dry a little bit or something, but it looks a little bit like a face. I mean, I think maybe we could redefine the eyes just to just to like you know, be a little bit more advanced in our development, which it's not really the time to be putting in these details like that. I've got this dinky brush. Let's just see if we can't just redefine this eyeball. So there's eyelashes there. I guess there's no way we're gonna get any eyelashes happening right now. And here, I just pretend there's gonna be eyelashes there, okay? Because I don't know how I gotta look up how to get an eyelash. Probably a toothpick or something. We'll call it a smudge for now. All right, that looks a little better anyway, right? I mean, we're definitely missing out on a lot of the attitude of the model, but we are at least going places that we have not gone yet. And let's see, go just trying a little dot there. And where else is there a really good dark? I don't know. I guess like right there is a slight. Let's see if we can just get a little better shape on the nose. Oh yeah, I want to do these little, like right here. And there. I don't know if there's a likeness, at least we're getting something. Something is coming our way. All right. Hey, thank you so much for 5 thumbs up. Well, it looks, yeah, I probably could use some more contrast. Thank you for the comment, and I totally agree with you there. But I'm bumbling through best I can. So first I really wanted to just build structure, so the nose looks like it's sticking out. It's like the cheeks will look like they're sticking out, and experience with this kind of paint. I was trying to fix this area, and it's just kind of like, turning into squishy mud. So I thought I would just probably let it dry a little bit, and here I just wanted to fix up the eyes so they looked a little bit more eye-like. Oh, and this is like, there's white of the eye down in this area. So let's see if we can't just establish some white of the eye right there. I don't know if it's gonna work. Kind of worked. And, you know, there's white of the eye right here. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, boy. And, oh, gosh. I have that thing that, you know, you can, it's just not around. Hmm. That looks so dumb. I'm just trying to get to a point where, oh my God, that looks terrible. Oh well. See if I can just get a little highlight in there. Good Lord, that looks terrible. Maybe. Oh my. It's like a scary movie now, those eyes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me see if I can just get get another one of these. There's a ridiculous brush, but maybe I can just want to get a better line right here. It's not working. Okay. All right, well. All right, I've got to see if this could dry or do something. Let me put a little bit right here. That. There's blue here. This blue has no business here. Although the Ben Lustenhauer guy does say blue for the chin. So we're just not too far away from our blue wish area. See if I can just get that other nostril in there some magical way. Not really. And see about just right here, if we can just come in a little bit right there. And how about a bit right here? That looked dumb, but it's okay. Dumb in an okay way. All right, this is the time to take the break. Thanks everybody who stopped in. And wow, 6 thumbs up. That is awesome. Thanks so much for that. Here's the reference. And I guess we're coming along. I mean, as far as, looking terrible, we're doing terrible in a very appealing way, I think, right? So, hey, Nava, thanks a lot for the compliment. And Chira Hockey, thank you for coming. And yes, I'm going to trust the process as I bumble through the oil paint. I would call this oil paint when you don't know what you're doing, but you do it anyway. So everyone have a great afternoon. I'll maybe take a break and come back to it in a few.